And the Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Snyder. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Run it here. The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football, and this game is over.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
To the air, it's Williams. Makes a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Grab down the middle. It's Perry. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's a draw play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline.
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, matchup after matchup. This guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big yards through the air.
Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking for some space. It's Pringle. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Stop the offense pinned back. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Prescorn. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Gilbert. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Try and muscle for the first down. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Haynes. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now on the 25. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. The The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
That's caught. It's Prescorn. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Buying time now, rolling to his left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Michigan. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. Snyder tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to pass. It's Williams. Catch made on the out route. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Short pass finds the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion. On the run, it's Pringle. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Second down, looking to throw it. And this pass is on target, caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And the Canes are in the red zone now. He'll hand it off. Into the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The Canes will line up here on 1st down and goal.
Come on, set.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Catch made on the right side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. We'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them the extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Hand it off for a draw. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. The 20, inside the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Wolverines. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Carr. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Miami. There was no catching him in time.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Looks like he's going to run it. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's got it with room to run. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Morgan. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job with the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Here he goes. The 30, past the 20, crosses the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. They couldn't stop him there.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Miami offense back out onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up. That's caught. It's McMillan. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! And that will give them the lead now.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Carr. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good drive by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Back to pass. It's Williams. With sure hands. It's Moore. Tackle, but 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
1st down here for this offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Hurricanes pick up enough for a 1st down. Handing off on the draw play. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The Canes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
By the receiver. Gain of 18. Good enough for a 1st down.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using his legs. It's Marshall. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry-up. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Prieskorn. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Keeping it on the ground here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Play fake. He'll look to throw it. On the move now. The tight end has got it. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Is good, and they add to their lead.
No, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Snyder. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Takes the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big game.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Has the first down and more. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Quick throw, testing the middle, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Here we go.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The first play of the drive, they're set up in the 31. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Williams. Caught quickly.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk play.
He's in the clear at the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Canes. A great catch and run for 6.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Going after, knocked right through. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. Now the coverage seemed a little bit eager there. Got to make sure the ball travels 10 yards before touching it, and the penalty will ruin the chance for a recovery and set the offense up. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. On the run, it's Marshall. They stop him, but it's a first down. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
The Wolverines come into the final minute of play, just looking to run the clock out. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Going toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Snyder. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Back to throw. It's Williams. Wide open downfield. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
It's second down after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. It's a quick grab. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The clock at 0-0. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.